Alright, so this morning I have a treat for you. As I was cleaning out my room this last summer, I discovered a journal that I had when I was in 5th grade. It was an assignment journal where we would have writing prompts, and we would go from... some of them were creative fiction pieces, some of them were creative nonfiction pieces, and I can see how it set me up really well to know a lot of different types of writing. However, as a 5th grader, I had some very interesting mentalities about what would make a story good, and so I wanted to read you some of these, with the preface that I was an innocent 5th grader, and there are some things that I wrote that I'm not going to filter that are a little risque. And some things that are just really funny. And now that I'm older, I really wonder how on earth my 5th grade teacher just sat there and read this with a straight face. Then again, I assume she didn't, because she probably took them home to grade them, and I'm quite sure she also was laughing until she cried. So I've read some of these before, but it's been a few months, so I don't fully remember them. And there are also others that I haven't yet read that I hope to read in future videos. So if you like this, let me know and I can put more down later on in the video feed. But here we go. Here's hoping. Okay? Okay. Without further ado, I wrote this in 2008 on September 2. I will tell you the prompt after I've read. I think that might make a difference. So, one day I was sitting soaking in the sunshine when all of a sudden I saw Abraham Lincoln walk by with his family. When they saw how tall I was, they called up, "Hello." I said, "Hello, how are you today?" They were so surprised that they ran away farther into the forest. I watched them as long as I could, and then I lost them. I would have followed them, but I don't have legs. I was getting bored of just sitting there. I wanted to do something. I waited and waited. Then finally someone else came. They started to build something behind me that I wasn't sure what it was. They kept building and building day and night. Then finally they stopped. I decided to look behind me, but before I could do that, something started to tickle. They cut a hole through me! Maybe now I would have legs. I tried to walk, but it didn't work. Shoot. Then a couple of years later, in between my legs, I felt a vibration. I looked down and there was a car! I realized that what had tickled a while ago had been a chainsaw cutting a tunnel through me. And that the thing they were building behind me was a road, and that now I would always have company, and I would never be lonely again. The end. That was, stretch your imagination and listen real hard. What stories might you hear from a 2,000-year-old tree? For some reason, each time I turn on my lamp beside my bed, it seems like I'm in a cage, but the next second it disappears. The reason it feels like I am in a cage is because on my lamp is a wire covering, and the wires are in a circle, and the wires shadow circles, and the wires circle around me on I don't know what I'm trying to say here, so we're just going to try to read that again and call it good. Because on my lamp is a wire cover, and the wires are in a circle, and the wires shadow circle around me on my bed. It gives me chills, as in chills, chilies. Spelling was a struggle in 5th grade. What is really weird is that every time after I see the image of a cage on my bed, and then it disappears, I feel like I am falling. I don't know if it is just a coincidence, but it is very strange. All I have to do to stop feeling like I am falling is open my eyes. Then I try to go to sleep again. I have no trouble after that. Apparently Jory had insomnia troubles, even in 5th grade. That prompt was, each time you turn on your reading lamp, a strange image flashes and then disappears. Write about it. So, I guess I went for a cage. What does that tell you about little Jory? Okay, this one I'm going to give you the prompt first, because otherwise it won't make sense. Imagine that you are the boy sailor in the story. You are keeping a sailor's log of your flying adventure. Write a journal entry that tells about your experience. Include details that describe the setting. Tell how you felt about sailing the Zephyr. I assume we had been reading a short story at this time in which this made sense. So, here we go. Wow! I can't believe I'm actually flying! This is amazing! I finally did it! The date today is 9/25/08. I am really glad that I will finally be able to prove that I will be the best sailor. I hope I don't crash. There are no ripples on the water, only the waves. 9/26/08. Somehow, I managed to keep the boat up under the waves even when I was asleep. Hey, look, there's some dolphins swimming underneath my boat. I think they are confused. It's funny having them underneath me. After a while, I got tired of flying, so I made sure that the dolphins were out from under me, and then I went down to sleep. When I woke up, I must have drifted because I was in a different spot. Now I could see land, but I wasn't sure if it was the land I had set sail from, or a different land. I went and got more food, and then set sail again. After sailing for a long time, I finally made it to where I needed to be. My family greeted me with hugs and kisses, and then I showed them how I could fly over the water. They were amazed. After I was all settled in, I showed them how I flew my boat. So, I wrote a captain's log. It was kind of repetitive. Not my best work. If you enjoyed these, let me know. Put them in a comment. What was your favorite line? Tell me those as well. And if you want to see more, again, just let me know. And I will, obviously, I have quite a few of them. So, yeah, it's a fun time. Until next time, I will see you then. If you like these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and make sure that the notifications bell is turned on so that you can get notified every time that I post. So that we can keep in touch and hang out more and all that fun stuff. And I am so happy that you're here joining me on my writing journey and laughing at my old writing with me and talking about books and writing and learning and just following me as I go through this. So, thanks. If you have questions, let me know. If you just want more of this, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye!